Macedonia did a 5th game. Today I'm going to show game compilations on the PS2 off. And what I mean by that is, all the games have more than one actual full game on them. Some have loads, some only have 2, but I'm counting all of them, so whatever. Right, first one, Dynamite 100. Yeah, this is the most basic looking game pretty much on the PS1 you can ever find. I mean, look at the graphics. Yeah, and it was by Phoenix Game. Yeah, I won't call this the greatest game in the world, but 100 games, and I think some of them are actually single multiplayer only. That's about me, like, I'm person room here. Right, this one's Gottlieb Pinball Classics, the most accurate simulation of all time. Yep, and this is a collection of actual real life pinball tables made by Farsight, who will make Pinball Arcade, that's still around. Actually, probably a lot of these games released on this are on that. So, yep, I'm counting that one. This one should be pretty obvious what this one is. Metal Slug Anthology. And it's 7 all-time arcade classics. So yeah, we've got Metal Slug, Metal Slug 2, Metal Slug X, Metal Slug 3, Metal Slug 5, Metal Slug 4, Metal Slug 6. Yeah. A big problem with this version is, I don't know, it might be just a European version, but there's this little weird, the screen's kind of squashed up and there's a little black bar at the top of the game playing all the time. Now, the actual regular versions of Metal Slug 3 to 5 on PS2, you don't have that problem. There's also none of the extra features that were included on there. So yeah, still a good port. No, you might be better getting it, and he didn't have though, so there's that. Right, Rampage Total Destruction. Yeah, this is the last game in the Rampage series, and well, yeah, this is actually Rampage games. The reason why I'm including it on this list, because included on the disc was, and there was, I don't think there was the locals. He started with them. You got the original arcade Rampage and the arcade version of Rampage World Tour. That's why it's included here. Alright, Impossible Mission. This is a remake of that Commodore 64 game, Impossible Mission. And for some bizarre reason, this one he plays Neo from The Matrix. I put this one on this list for another reason is, well, this is the remake. It includes the Commodore 64 version as well as the one with updated graphics. Also ridiculously hard. This was obvious. Nah, King of Fighters and the saga continues. And this is as a box. Well, that's it. This is the King of Fighters 2000 and 2001 on a disc together. Just 75 playable characters, but the art combining both together is a bit cheating. That. Yep, King of Fighters 2000 2001. Shameless plug what that is. World Heroes Anthology, and this one has all 4 of the World Hero games. World Heroes, World Heroes 2, World Heroes Jet, and World Heroes Perfect. I believe in Perfect as an extra feature where you can like sprite edit the character. You can change the palette colours of the character models, which is unique to I think this version. So that if you're interested in that. This one's Street Fighter Alpha Anthology. This has got all the Street Fighter Alphas, all the Street Fighter Zeros if you're in Japan. You got Alpha 1, Alpha 2, Alpha 3. Super Gem Fighter, which is not part of the Alpha series at all. I don't know why that's included, but interesting. This has an unlockable mode. I don't think it's that difficult to unlock. Where you can where it basically it just turns into a big versus game. You can play as all the characters from every single mode in the game, all in one version without swapping to different ones. A good collection. Was one of my most played Street Fighter series. Where this one's Steel Dragon EX. Right, yep, this one's a space shooter. This plays a bit like, what's it called again? Giga Wing, where all those power-ups dropping the screen constantly. But it also includes an arcade port of a game called Shuranyanyu something. The game calls it Steel Dragon X, but yeah, that's why it's a collection. We've got 2 different games on this one. Pretty good game. Next one. Now this is one of the best. This is one of the best collection series ever. Title Legends, and inside, look, in box you've got a little card of marking buzz. How cool is that? This one's got a lot of games on it. It's got lots of great games on there. All pretty really good arcade ports as well. And there's a few extra interviews and other stuff. A really great game that you must own if you want to collect classic arcade games. And an even better sequel. I mean, yeah, it definitely deserves them scores. I mean, there's some amazing games on this one. I mean, look at the game list on this. You've got everything. You've got beat 'em ups, bullet hell games, space shooters, platformers, a sports game, And there's 4 exclusive games: Balloon Bomber, Raystorm, G Darius, and Cy Valiant. This is really one of the best collections you can ever find. I mean, why on earth did they bother actually showing that one on the back of the box? Violence Fight. It's one of the worst games on it. It's one of the best collections ever, that one. You really need that one if you want game collections. Unfortunately, sadly the US version's a bit messed up. But yeah, Intellivision lives, the history of video gaming. Yeah, and this one has kind of obviously. Yep, it's got a bunch of Intellivision games on it. Not every single game ever made for Intellivision, but has some amusing has this hilarious music track about people singing about Intellivision it, which is pretty funny, and it's yeah, next one. Right. SNK Arcade Classics Volume 1. Now there only is a Volume 1, there never was a Volume 2, so don't bother going looking for it. In this one we've got Art of Fighting, Baseball Stars, Burning Fight, Fatal Fury, King of the Monsters. Actually, you can just read it off there. Yeah, great collection of great Neo Geo games. Pretty much all over the place, and lots of different variety there. Another recommended one. These ones recommended as well. Captain Classics Collection. I gotta admit, some of the unlockables, like the artworks, this is difficult to do in this one, but this one we've got. You can see lots of space shooters, lots of beat 'em ups. Went a bit overkill with Street Fighter 3 versions. I mean, 3 versions of Street Fighter 2. Yeah, that's a bit overkill, isn't it? Yeah, but another really good game collection. And yep, Capcom Classic Collection Volume 2. Yep, we actually got a sequel to this one. It got one, which is a good thing. Nice one we've got. You can see there's some absolutely amazing classic games on these. One of the neatest things about this, and most people don't talk about it, is the game Quiz and Dragons in the game. There's actually a second version of it. There's a second version of it that alters all the questions to be a quiz about Capcom games, which is pretty cool. It actually makes it a lot more playable than the regular version, because the regular version is all talking about American TV shows from like '92 and American football and baseball teams. Makes it kind of hard to play if you're not American, like dying constantly. But yeah, that's a great idea. This one, Midway Arcade Treasures. I'll have to flip them. Yeah, Midway Arcade got lots of different games in there. Defender, Clax, Gauntlet, Joust, Spouter, Rampage, Smash DV, Marble Badness. All come with the set. Yep, another out. Dropping my finger in the thing. Another great collection. And we've got sequel, Midway Arcade Treasures 2, and that's got Rampage World Tour, sequel to Master TV, Total Carnage XY box. Actually, it says on the back of the box for this one, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I'll just zoom in on there. Interesting. There's one thing I would say about this game is, and they've botched up on, is Pit Fighter on it. Pit Fighter actually plays twice as fast on this as it does in the actual arcade. So it's like this bizarre version. It's like Pit Fighter Turbo Edition. Yeah, I don't know why it's like that, but it is. But yeah, Atari Anthology. This one's a pretty obvious one. got some Atari 2600 games on it, and lots of classic Atari arcade games. Well, the screenshots don't really make this one look very good, but it's Atari games, that's what they look like. A real oddity, this one. Max Play Classic Games. And says 10 retro style arcade games. This is an unofficial, this is pretty much the only unofficial, unlicensed game I can think of on the PS2. And all these games are actually homebrew games of Game Boy Advance games. You can even see Game Boy Advance in some of the how to play menus. Yeah, it's probably the only game on the PS2 as well where you actually see a Nintendo logo in it. Not the best games in the world, but it's an interesting one. Just for that weird factor of it. Right, 1942. 1945, not 1945, 1 and 2, the arcade games. Now this one's another stupidly named one because this actually isn't 1945. This is actually Strikers 1945, 1 and 2, but for some stupid reason, the title screen for this version will call them 1945, 1 and 2. Also, strangely enough, there's no memory card support in this game. Don't know what that's about, but there isn't, so. Next one, Gunbird Special Edition. This is the arcade version of Gunbird 1 and 2. Yep. This one also has no memory card features, so you can't save your score. Also, that guy's endings are actually censored. One of the scenes is just blacked out. But I mentioned that for some people will be interested in it. On to Sega ones. Right, Sega Mega Drive collection. That's obviously this one's got. There's actually more games on this than this. You don't mention them all in the box, but you've got to unlock some of them. I think most of them are arcade ports you've got to unlock on this. Yep, Sega Mega Drive collection. Interesting thing, the European version just has Shadow Dancer removed because it was banned in Germany at the time. Be serious. Yeah, I don't know why, but it was. Right. Sonic Mega Collection Plus. This is a Platinum version. Well, yeah, it's probably the only Sonic collection with 12 plus rating with Sonic actually called Sonic. Yeah, and you see this has all the Sonic games on it, all the Mega Drive ones anyway, and the Game Gear ones. Some of the unlockables in this are the Streets of Rage series. That's probably why it had a 12 rating, not the Sonic itself. Oh yeah, and the most annoying feature about this, all the box art they use is the American box art for all the games, even in the European version. Oops. I know, shouldn't complain, some people, but it's kind of lazy. Right, and Sonic Gems Collection, 3 must-have hits, Sonic V 6 bonus game. Yeah, this one has Sonic, yep, this is another Sonic collection. We've got Sonic CD, Sonic the Fighter, Sonic Art. We've got Game Gear games. There might be other unlockables in here, I can't remember. One thing to note about Sonic CD on this game, it uses the US soundtrack. It does not have the Japanese soundtrack which Europe also used. It's just the US soundtrack. If you want the Sonic CD with both of the soundtracks, you've got to get the one on 360, PS3, I think Steam or Android or iOS. They're the only versions of Sonic CD with both soundtracks. This is another one. Sega Classics Collection. Now this was actually a part of some Sega Ages games, which was remakes of classic Sega games. No unlockables in this one. You've got Columns, Monaco Grand Prix, Virtua Racing, a not very good version of Golden Axe. A really good version of Phantasy Zone actually adds 4 extra stages to the game with 4 bosses. Outrun, really fun version of and Tantar / Bonanza Brothers. So Tantar's like a predecessor to WarioWare, and Bonanza Brothers is Bonanza Brothers. So that's technically 2 games in one. Unfortunately, the US version of this had Aliens, the remake of Alien Syndrome, but they removed it because of Germany again. Thanks, Germany. And this one, yeah, no, it's not the proper case, but yep, Gradius 3 and 4. This was a large title for the PS1, this, and it has Gradius 3, the arcade version, which is stupidly difficult. Thankfully, it has the extra lap. Thankfully, you can just continue from from the last checkpoint you died at in this version, unlike the arcade version, where to beat the game you need high credit, which is literally impossible. And Gradius 4. It also has an extra mode in this where you can play like an extra extended version of that scene where you get attacked by bubbles and crystals in Gradius 3. Right, so nearly at the end now. The only light gun collection, and I think this was only sold in Europe and Japan, that's Virtual Cop Elite Edition. This has Virtual Cop 1 and 2 on it. And one of the annoyingest thing about this thing, it's the only light gun game, pretty much, on the PS2 that does not support the G-Con 45, basically the grey light gun the grey Namco light gun for the PS1. This is the only one that doesn't support it, only supports the G-Con 2, made for the PS2. Don't know why Sega designed it like that, but I guess Sega has to be idiots. Right. You get, right, Space Invaders Anniversary. Oh, nice metallic cover here. This is 1976. This game was to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Space Invaders. And we've got 9 different versions of Space Invaders. Now, what I mean by Space Invaders, this is just the original version of Space Invaders. There's none of the actual sequels included here. There's more like there's a competitive versus mode you can play, split screen against 2 people, and then there's this weird 3D mode. Yeah, if you wanted to play Space Invaders in first person, well, in this game you can. There's also a virtual museum you can walk around. Yeah, not much else I can really say about that one. If you like the classic original Space Invaders, you'll probably like it. Space Invaders, now these ones are these last 3 are special ones because you have to unlock the extra games included on them, but these ones. Space Invaders Invasion Day, also known as Space Raiders, everywhere else in the world. Now this actually has the original arcade Space Invaders included, like, but you have to put a cheat code at the top screen to play it. The game itself actually plays kind of like Space Invaders, like it's one of the games that get too much hate in my opinion. It's not even that bad of a game, but people bash it like crazy. I don't know why. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Battle Nexus. Yeah. Probably the weakest of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003 series games by Konami, but the reason why it's included, you can unlock the arcade version of the Ninja Turtles game. Unfortunately, Konami was really cheapskates with this part of the game, and it does not include the original voices. Most of the sound effects are different, and the music is entirely different, which is a real shame. Also, this is hard to unlock as well. Alright, final one. I know, actually, also was the last Ninja Turtles game Konami actually made. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Mutant Nightmare. And this one, yeah, you can unlock Turtles in Time. Like previous one, it doesn't have the original music. They've completely rearranged the soundtrack. It's not half as good as the original. When you clear a level, you hear the 2003 theme song instead of the original, which is weird. It's also based off the arcade version of Turtles in Time, so no Rat King, no Slash, no Rocksteady and Bebop, or no Technodrome level, because they was all added to the Super Nintendo version. So yeah.
Thank you for watching.